Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition, the third game in the Dragon Age series by BioWare, and the third game in our continuing story playing through Dragon Age that we started in Dragon Age Origins, went through Dragon Age 2, and now have reached Dragon Age Inquisition. So we're going to be picking up where we left off and seeing where things go from here. Now, interestingly, with Dragon Age Inquisition, things are a little bit different. In Dragon Age 2, you could just directly import your save file from Dragon Age Origins to continue on in the same storyline. But the significant changes that they made to the underlying code of the game for Inquisition meant that the save files from Dragon Age 2 can't directly import into Inquisition. So what they went ahead and did is they created a online system called Dragon Age Keep, where you can go in and set up world states where you manually enter in all the decisions that you've made in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, and then save all of it, and then when Inquisition, you start creating a new game, it goes online as long as you're logged into the same EA account, grabs that world state and uses it to set up the game to start with. So I've gone ahead and done all of that, and hopefully I got everything set up right as best as I can remember. So that should hopefully work. And also, interestingly, the actual prologue for this game is part of the Dragon Age Keep website as well, so it's not actually built into the game, which is a little bit of a weird decision. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and watch the prologue, and then once the prologue is done, we are going to get the game started. So it's a couple of minutes.
The Mage Rebellion in Kirkwall was felt throughout Thedas, the news spreading like wildfire. The Templars clamped down in response, but each new restriction only made things worse. Led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, the mages voted for independence. The Circle of Magi would govern itself, without the Chantry and especially without the Templars. The result was cataclysmic. 2 circles were destroyed. Those within killed to the last mage, before the rest fled into the wilderness. Perhaps the mighty Empire of Orlais could have intervened in the war before it began, but that was not to be. Grand Duke Espard began a deadly civil war against Empress Celine, vying for the Orlesian throne. The mages were offered safe haven in neighboring Ferelden, but the Templars followed, and so their battle spread across all of Thedas. As head of the Chantry, Divine Justinia ordered the Templars to stand down. They refused, declaring their own independence. Thus, the war began in earnest. Templars hunting mages, mages fighting Templars. Their clashes wreaked untold destruction, and all sense of order was falling to pieces. Divine Justinia made one final desperate bid to end the war. She approached the leaders of both sides and convinced them to come to a conclave held on neutral ground. With the Chantry to mediate, mages and Templars will talk for the first time since this all began. It is our last, and perhaps our only, chance for peace.
Okay, so we have Divine Justinia that is declaring this conclave, and as you can see in the opening title screen that we've been looking at, we see the Templars and mages coming to this conclave, which is actually being held at the Temple of Sacred Ashes from the Dragon Age Origins, where we found the Urn of Sacred Ashes. So let's just go ahead and start a new game and watch what happens. So yeah, that doesn't look good. Alright, so we need to select our race and appearance. So, in the first game we played as an elf, in the second game we played as a human. And in the first game we played as a rogue, and in the second game we played as a warrior. So in the third game we're going to play as a mage, and we want to play as a different race. Now dwarves can't be mages, so the only real option presented to us is to play as a Qunari. The Qunari are a race of horned giants who follow a strict religious text known as the Qun. Those who have abandoned its principles are known as Tal-Vashoth and often work as mercenaries. Qunari characters get a bonus 10% physical damage resistance. And continuing the tradition from the first two games, we are going to play as a female character. So we'll select that. Alright, and we're going to go with mage. And for difficulty, I think we're just going to keep it on normal. Alright, so we're going to be playing as a Tal-Vashoth mage, followers of the strict religious philosophy of the Qun. The Qunari appeared like a tidal wave to the north of Thedas 300 years ago. You are Tal-Vashoth, a Qunari who has rejected the Qun and never even lived in Qunari lands. You have earned a place within the Valo-Kas mercenary company as its mage, possessing abilities that would have made you a pet slave among your own people, ignoring the fearful looks you receive from those around you. Most recently, the company was sent to the Chantry Conclave, hired swordsmen to keep the peace, a task that has gone horribly wrong. Alright, do we want to import a custom world state from Dragon Age Keep? Yes, we want to import. Import successful, because I already have it set up as the world state. Custom world state, confirm. Alright, so here we are at character creation. So, I'm going to go ahead and get my character customized here, which I'll go ahead and just do on my own, as I've done before. So, be just a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, that took a little while, but I am done with the character creator, so this is going to be our female Qunari mage. So, we set the changes. We're going to rename her, and I think I was going to call her Yassar. Okay?
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
You think I did it?
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
I'm confused.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. Call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
How?
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
And you still think I'm guilty?
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is. And you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
Do I have a choice?
So I don't really have a choice about this.
None of us has a choice. They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Okay. I don't know why it's not moving.
mark must be tested.
Okay, there we go.
Smaller than the breach.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
Don't know what the problem was there, but okay.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Yep, that definitely isn't good. Keep it up, Cassandra. There you are. Okay.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred. Stay behind me!
Well, we need to arm ourselves. If I can turn off those tutorial messages, we don't really need them. As you can tell, I am playing with a controller, because I prefer it.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
I don't really need a staff.
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you did not attempt to run.
Alright, so let's proceed on. What's this? So I've got more demons dropping in.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
Okay, so there's my
At the
potions.
forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Got a target.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Are you gonna join in here, Cassandra? Oh, she's a little busy herself. Okay. Fire. And you up there. Alright, got it. We're about to get busy again. Yep. You. that off. Alright, you guys. Got them both. Oh, there's a third one. You. Alright, map. Give me a little pulse thing to see if there's anything in the area. Yep, there's some loot. Ah, there.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Alright. Yep, there they are. Get in and help.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
I did that?
I closed that thing? How?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
You're with the Chantry?
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
Nice crossbow.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You know about the mark?
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade. Far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
And when this is over?
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
All right. Control the other party members, which I'm not that worried about right now. Should probably pop a potion.
Demons ahead.
Or demons.
Now, Seeker?
I don't really need tactical view. I tend not to use it too much in this game. Let's kill that thing first. Is that all of them? Anything over here? Yep, there's something in there. 9 gold, some aquamarine. Oh, and you're just gonna stand in the fire. Yep, that's a thing, apparently. What's this over here? Elf fruit. Grab it. We got something up these steps. More shades. Alright, what we got? Some iron. Some loot. Life ward amulets. Armor, let's see. Should probably wear the helmet. Alright. Alright, where are we supposed to be heading? Okay, that way, apparently.
We had Kunari and Kirkwall. A whole boatload of them. They were your typical cheerless sort, then they tried to take over the city and kill everyone. But I'm guessing you don't actually follow the Qun, do you? You're Talvishoth.
That's perceptive.
That's an excellent guess.
Well, you haven't recited a single quote from the Prophet Kosloon yet. So unless you're trying to stay on the Seeker's good side, I'd say that's pretty telling.
Anything hostile in the area?
Are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable. and less prone to result in premature execution.
Ah, another shade. Oh, we got hostiles ranged. I'll take care of those. Alright, got him.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must
Another
seal it!
rift.
Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Light them on fire. I can disrupt the rift.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Close it. Ah, level up. Yes. So we get a point to spend in our abilities. What type of mage do we want to be? Storm. I think we're gonna be a storm mage. Yes. Okay. Lightning bolts on both the lightning to blast and paralyze a single target. Energy barrage. A salvo of elemental blasts. I'll go with that one.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
So it would seem. Supply cache. Grab that. Refill all my potions and everything. Ah, there's Liliana.
Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
What about the breach?
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
You're asking for my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own...
We will take the mountain path, I think. Fast but indirect. Soldiers act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. Careful, sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Scouts in the past may be lost. Ah, well. I'll go with the mountains.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Alright, so I think here at this point we're going to go ahead, we're going to end the first episode here, and we'll come back, we're going to try and make it to the Temple Sacred Ashes and see what we can do about the breach. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching, go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.